There is a condition called leaky gut syndrome, or just leaky gut for short, that can set the stage and trigger chronic illnesses. And many times the symptoms of a leaky gut often go undetected or even unnoticed because the symptoms themselves are not taking place in the gut. Thanks to our modern environment, stress, eating on the go, imbalances in work and family, millions of people are struggling with leaky gut syndrome without ever knowing it. Hey there, I'm Dr. Hagmeyer, and I want to welcome you to my channel. You know, it's been said that Hippocrates, the father of Western medicine, famous for saying, all disease begins in the gut. Well, one of the gut problems that I wanted to shoot a quick video on was some of the lesser known symptoms of leaky gut that you probably should be familiar with or at least aware of. Now, typically, the more of these symptoms that you have, or the longer that you've had these, the greater the likelihood or suspicion there should be for leaky gut. Time frame, when I'm asked about that, is usually between 4 and 6 months, okay? So number one on my list is food allergies or sensitivities to certain foods. Many scientific studies point to the connection between leaky gut and food sensitivities. Your gut becomes inflamed when you eat something that you're sensitive to, and the inflammation in turn causes a leaky gut, and then it becomes this vicious cycle. If you think you have food sensitivity, start eliminating some of the more common culprits. These are going to be things like eggs, dairy, corn, gluten, soy, nuts, or peanuts I should say, nightshades, which are tomatoes, peppers, and eggplants. Very often in my office, I'm routinely checking patients for food sensitivities as well as food allergies. Number two is mood issues and mental health. Mental health could be things like mood swings, anxiety, depression, ADD and ADHD, brain fog, PANS and PANDAS, neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. Things like headaches and migraines can also be linked to leaky gut. There's something called the gut-brain axis, and basically it describes the neural pathway between our digestive system and the brain, and that pathway that they share. When there's gut inflammation, there's usually brain inflammation. It's crazy to think, but as much as 90% of the body's serotonin levels are actually produced in the gut, not in the brain. So if you have a gut problem, you're going to have a brain problem, which can also directly affect your mental health and neurotransmitters. The next symptom is obviously a bit more obvious because it pertains to the gut. So these are going to be things like irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, again, or other gastrointestinal stressors. Gas, bloating, chronic diarrhea, these again may all point towards a leaky gut. But it's almost a given that if you have, again, inflammatory bowel diseases like Crohn's and ulcerative colitis, that you have a leaky gut. All right, number four on my list is malabsorption of nutrients, right? If you're unintentionally losing weight, this could also point to a leaky gut. Keep in mind that you can only heal if you're absorbing your nutrients. Malabsorption of nutrients not only causes weight loss, but can show up very quickly in things when you look at your hair, skin, and nails. Some of the most common nutrient deficiencies that we see are things like B12, iron, zinc, magnesium, and again, many of our fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, and K, and then our omega-3s and omega-6s. Number five on my list is autoimmune disorders. If you've been diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, maybe chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia, Hashimoto's disease, lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, psoriasis even, there's a good chance that a leaky gut is triggering your autoimmune disease. If you have these autoimmune diseases and you haven't given up gluten, this might be something you want to eliminate along with other inflammatory foods, where I've talked about that in another video. Number six on my list is skin problems. These could be things like rosacea, acne, eczema. These again are all linked to the leaky gut because the gut-skin connection. New research shows that when someone has a leaky gut or intestinal dysbiosis, this can cause things like acne and eczema. So if you feel like you're spinning your wheels with skin problems and you've looked at hormones and you've looked at nutrition, it may be time to look at a leaky gut. Number seven on my list is thyroid issues. There's a link between low thyroid function and leaky gut syndrome as well as Hashimoto's disease and Graves' disease. Again, chronic thyroiditis, also known as Hashimoto's, is very, very common to see when there's problems in the gut, especially leaky gut. One problem that I see in many of my patients, which we often wind up testing for, when we see brain fog, depression, constipation, low thyroid function, and gut issues, we're often very concerned about a leaky gut. So there you go. If you have any questions about today's video or the symptoms of a leaky gut, you can drop those in the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer those. Make sure you check out some of the other videos and articles on the best supplements to help heal a leaky gut and the best ways to test for a leaky gut. If you're interested in working with my clinic or you're interested in getting tested, you can reach out to me by, again, visiting my website. And lastly, if you like today's video, after you give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel, I recommend that you watch this video next.